So, Arsenal 2, the hipsters manager in the bin. De Zerbi en la basura para siempre, mi amigos. Yeah, not a very good manager, really, is he? Sean Dyche has actually amassed the same amount of points as him this season. But nobody will tell you that. But either way, anyway, we move on. We won the game. It's not about the hipster manager. It's about us getting to the top of the table. We're at the zenith, the summit of the table. And I'm just put on the Liverpool game. They're lining up to kick off as we speak. Big up to everybody who subbed to this channel. Literally 50 subs from 90,000 subscribers. So get subbing. I'll be on Lee Reacts tonight as well. Make sure you sub to that. We're closing in on 25k on there. I'll be doing the Real Madrid game against Villarreal. So come tune in for that one, baby. And yes, we can smoke the De Zerbi pack. The De Zerbi pack. We're drinking in the hipster's tears. However, that today was a disaster class in finishing. More clear evidence today to go out and buy a proper striker. Way too many touches in the penalty box today. We absolutely dominated that game. I knew we would. I expected to win 3-1. I predicted 3-1. I thought we'd beat them. They're massively overrated. They're not very good. And they've been hyped up into oblivion by Sky Sports and hipsters. Let's just be real with it. Yeah, they're not that good. Their goalkeeper kept them in the game for that long, and poor finishing from us. You know, it was not a great finishing display today. However, they offered next to nothing. Pascal Gross very nearly made it 1-1. If that goes in, it's a different game. He didn't. And the silky German bags again, 60 million down the drain, 29 scores again. And he's been unlocked. We've unlocked him. He was misunderstood at Chelsea. I think he's one of our top goal scorers, if not our actual top goal scorer this season. So, yeah, maybe Saka's above him. Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments, people. But listen, he scored again, killed the game off. And, yeah, he weren't great today. Odegaard, I thought, was brilliant at times today. But again, finishing-wise, right, he's good on the ball. We've done some nice skills. He'll drag people forward. But finishing today, his finishing was horrible. Absolutely horrible. He does that little drop of the shoulder, then another drop of it. Mate, just hit it. Stop trying to do ball rolls in the box. Yeah, just hit it. You don't need to do all of this. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Yeah, and if we stopped taking too many touches in the box, we probably would have battered them 5 or 6 today. Yeah, again, Gabby Jesus, nice header at the back stick, right place, right time. Nobody marking him. Yeah, great flick on from their centre back. Cheers, mate. Martinelli, awful today. Awful. Absolutely abysmal. Yeah, the first touch of Martinelli, I don't know what's happened to his first touch, but his first touch, it's like he trips over the ball or he ain't controlled it properly. And then by that time, they'd all got back and then more touches. And it was like, it weren't fluid. It weren't fluid. However, we did keep a clean sheet. We did get the job done. And we've put the pressure on Man City, that's for sure. And now they haven't got a game next weekend. But instead of laughing at Man City, yeah, let's not forget we go to Anfield next weekend. So one of, if not both of us, drop points, which allows City back in again with a game in hand as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So this title race is a bit crazy at the moment. The fact that we're there is calm. I'm happy with that. It's good. But now we need to go and see what this club is about in January. And it feels like you could just go and pick up my fan cam from this time last year, or maybe November last year, because the World Cup was on at this point. And you could hear me say the same thing. We will see the intent of this football club come January. But back to the game. As we smoke that De Zerbi pack. Back to the game. Centre-backs didn't have next to anything to do. The goalkeeper could have had a cigar on. Although the only thing he did in the first half, he nearly fumbled it. But he didn't really get tested, did he? It was light work for him. His footwork was decent. Like he's pinging the ball up the pitch, whatever. He was calm when he did have stuff to do. Apart from that, in the first half, Benjamin White today, good at times, but again iffy at times. Yeah, like nodded off. Mitoma went past him and put the ball on a plate for Gross, who missed. 35. This guy. Yeah, again, please buy a defender. Please buy a competent left back in the window. Please, or just go and get Tierney back. Yeah, because for as good as he is going forward, he's awful defensively. Yeah, and I don't want to see him defending. I don't want to see him defending. I just put him in midfield. How about put him in midfield? Yeah, he is a midfielder. This guy was signed by Pep as a number 10, and then he played him at left back. He was a number 10 before he went to Man City. Let's go to Declan Rice. Probably should have scored. He had a great run, half the length of the pitch. Decent again, very decent again today. And 29, he was a bit busy, but without really being noticed, if that makes sense. Didn't really see much of him, but then he killed the game off. Nice goal as well. Decent finish. No, I didn't celebrate it, which will get you lot triggered, but there we go. It is what it is. Another day. Who knew? But yeah, Saka, you got to polish up your right foot finishing, my friend. Yeah, you've got to polish up that right foot finishing. If people want to put you in the world-class bracket, you've got to start shooting and scoring with your right foot more consistently. Yeah, he's put 2 in the clock end, yeah, back-to-back within a minute. Other times he was like dropping the shoulder and a P-roller to the keeper. He didn't really look on it today. I can't lie. He weren't bad. He weren't bad. I'm not saying he was rubbish today because he was far from rubbish. And it was just the standard for Saka's now up here. Yeah, but he was kind of here today. Yeah, and I know you can't do it week in, week out, and I know there's difficult games, etc., etc. But rest up, recuperate. We need you at Anfield, my friend, because if you're not on it at Anfield, yeah, we're in a bit of a mess because Martinelli has been awful this season. Absolutely awful. Let's just not dress this up. He has been whack. And I like Martinelli a lot. I think he's a talented footballer. He has been awful this season. And again today, another shocking performance. But let's go to the manager. He got booked again. Oh, this guy, Disgracia is a disgracia, guys. I feel embarrassed. Clear and obvious, guys. Embarrassing, guys. I feel embarrassed. I've been in this country 20 years, guys. Yeah, the margins are so tight, guys. Embarrassing. Clear and obvious, guys. Disgracia, guys. But anyway, he got booked again. Made no subs until they'd made 4. Again, like he did against Aston Villa. We got to start making subs a bit earlier as well. Yeah, and I know that he obviously don't trust the bench. Yeah, hence why he leaves it so long. He clearly does not trust that bench. Yeah, because for 2 games in a row, and not only them 2 games, other games this season, he has not made a sub for such a long time, and then even just made just 1 sub in games. Yeah, I think he's gone a game this season where he didn't make any subs. I may be wrong, but I'm sure maybe Champions League game, I don't know. But either way, he don't rate that bench. Yeah, Smith Rowe, when he came on, should have scored. Yeah, gave a bit of energy in midfield. Hopefully we can get him back up to the standard he was 2 years ago. Hopefully he can stay fit for long enough to get back to that standard. Trossard, when he came on, busy, half decent when he came on. Kivior didn't really have enough time, really, did he? And yeah, all in all, it weren't bad. It weren't bad. Yeah, we dominated the game. We never really looked like conceding a goal, although there was the odd iffy moment here and there. But we have got to polish our finishing up. Yeah, you cannot go to Anfield next weekend, yeah, and be missing chances like we're missing today. Too many touches in the penalty box, and that game on paper, on the paper, the full-time result 2-0. Oh, Arsenal. Oh, yeah, they scored the late goal and killed it off. Yeah, if you actually watch the game, on another day we banged 5, 6, 7 past them. Yeah, we need a striker in January. Yeah, and I ain't hearing none of this Dominic Solanke rubbish. Yeah, and our fans are out here twerking their bums for Dominic Solanke. Do me a favour. Yeah, would you twerk your bum for Nico Jackson? Because he scored the same amount of goals as Solanke. Yeah, you wouldn't want him, would you? So stop putting these comps out. Stop hyping up. Yeah, I want Ivan Toney at Arsenal. If Ivan Toney was on that pitch today, he probably bags that trick. Yeah, let's just be real with it. Eddie, when he came on, set up 29. I nearly said his name then, didn't I? Set up 29's goal. Nice pass. Yeah, nice weight of ball. Yeah, Odegaard, like I said, I thought he played well today. If I had to pick a man of the match myself, I'd probably go with Odegaard. However, he needs to stop taking so many touches in and around the penalty box. Stop dropping that shoulder twice. Just hit it, mate. Stop trying to be fancy, Dan. Again, today he's waving the crowd. He did more expected claps and waving, yeah, than he did expected goals today. Yeah, just stop over egging it, my guy. Just stop over egging it. You don't need to be the cheerleader. Yes, I know you want to get people on side and it was your birthday and all of that. Whatever. Go and win me a game, dominate me a game, yeah, and drag us to a title. And we will be dragged to a title, because this lot should have been about 3-0 up in 6 minutes. Yeah, Man City are definitely coming back. Let's not write them off. Anyone who's writing City off, sorry, mate. Sorry, ain't happening. They're only 5 behind us. And let's not forget, good evening, won again. Ollie Watkins winner. So they're a bit of an issue as well. So, yeah, all in all, a good day. We got the job done, especially after City dropping points. We needed to get over the line by hook or by crook. The keeper kept a clean sheet. 2 goals, 29's unlocked. And now we've put the pressure on Liverpool. And now they've got to go and try and win against Man United with Scott McTominay as captain. Johnny Evans playing. That team is buried. Thankfully, it ain't our team. But listen, make sure you sub to the channel. Let's get road to 90k boxed off today. Make sure you check out my watch along for Real Madrid later on, League Reacts. And yeah, man, we move on. Let's go. Vamos. Ciao.